Hey Luke, this is part two. Now I know the first thing you're going to do is try and jump down my throat by going, dumb. You called me dumb, but you said that you weren't calling me dumb, you were calling my actions dumb. So yes, I know the hypocrisy, but there's two sides of it, two hands. So on the first hand, yes, what you've done is dumb, but second, you're being dumb. You're being a dumb cunt. And I've thought about it, and I think it's just because you don't know basic conversation skills. And that's not an attack on you. That's an attack on the fucking American shit. Just, you've never been taught basic communication skills. So when you play chess with someone, there's rules, right? There's a general understanding of how that will go. I'm sitting there going, hey, I move a piece forward, I ask a question, and you're trying to move something else. I'm like, no, that piece doesn't move there. What are you doing? Telling me that I should just know and understand. That's a weird thing. That's not the rules. That's not the normal conversations. Normal conversations is when someone asks, hey, I'm not sure of what's going on. It looks like you're doing this. The response is then, right, well, no, the answer is this. So that's what I've done. I've looked at your post. I've come up with a thought that you look like a typical man commenting on women and their age, and I've gone, that looks like that to me. So I've gone, instead of just believing that and jumping down your throat, I'm checking. I checked. I've gone, is that right? Am I sure? Like, that's the first rule of talking to someone, right? You check. Did you mean this? What I heard was this. Is that correct? That enables proper communication. Because you're not going, blah, 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 well, fuck it, blah, blah, blah. Hang on, no. You've just... That's not how it works. You've just moved a bishop fucking sideways and move, it doesn't move rook ways. It doesn't... The first thing to do is check. Like, okay, you are great at listing a logical step of facts. You're great at your videos. You're great at going, hey, worry about this. You should be this. Here's blah, 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 because of this. You're an intelligent person. You just don't know how to have a conversation with an adult yet. Because you haven't learnt those rules yet. It's like you're playing chess wrong, and I'm trying to sit down and go, no, the rules are this, you should be doing this. It's not me having a go at you, it's me trying to educate you that you need to check before jumping down someone's throat. Did you mean this? Which is what I was doing to you. I thought that you looked like a man commenting on the age of women. So I went, you look this. Is this correct? Can I have more data so that I can know if that's what you mean? But instead of going, right, here's the answer to your question, here's the extra data that you're after, you went, you should just fucking be able to extrapolate that shit. I should just be able to jump my piece over the pawns and then just fucking bow your thing over. I was like, that's not how normal things work. That's not normal. Normal is for someone to check. I've checked with you, did you mean this? And you're supposed to then go, yes or no. Yes, I did mean this. No, I didn't mean this. And if you didn't mean to be a typical man commenting on women and their age and their looks, then you go, right, here's what I meant instead. But if you were just making a laugh and going, oh, look, the sky seems to be orange today. Isn't that funny? Oh, wow, this woman has age. Or young, or old, this woman age, commenting on the person and the woman and the age. If that's what you're doing and you think that's funny, and look at this person, wow, laugh at me because I think it's funny, that's dumb. That's not intelligent, it's not funny, it's dumb. So if you were just laughing at women and the age and going, wow, I've made a funny observation about women and the looks of... Wow, the sky is orange. Wow, I didn't realize the sky could be so orange. If that's what you're actually doing and you're expecting everyone to laugh at that, that's fucking dumb. Grow up. It's like, a phone that you pick up out of a drawer and it's really old, but it needs a software update. Okay, that bit of code in you that's doing this, that's dumb. Get rid of that shit, reprogram it with some new stuff where you don't comment online as a public person going, I'm a man commenting on women. Don't, dumb. Get rid of it. Right, so the other stuff you're doing is great. The factual information, the videos, the stuff, that shit's great. Commenting on women online and their age is dumb. Don't do that. Second thing is to learn some conversation skills, and one of those methods is a thing called Dear Man. Dearman. I can't remember what it stands for, but it's a set of standards for communication and talking. It's like when you agree to the rules of chess, you agree that the bishop moves this way, the pawn moves this way, the thing that it's a standard of communication that clearly, because of the American shitty situation, the schooling thing, no one has just passed that information on you. You don't have that information, and you need to learn that. You need to learn the rules of chess so that you can converse with people. You're great at making the video step by step. Here's all the factual information. You just have absolutely no skills in talking to people and having conversations with adults yet that you can learn. And once you learn those skills, such as the Dear Man philosophy, Dearman, once you go and you look that up and you read it and you learn some basic conversation skills, then we can come back and we can converse with those basic conversation skills. And then maybe you could answer some of the questions that I've asked, such as, were you just commenting on women and their age and going, oh, look our age, young something, ha ha, funny, funny. If that's literally it, it's fucking dumb. It's not funny, it's dumb. Otherwise, what else did you mean? I don't get it. I don't understand what you meant. That's how I see it. I'm checking with you if that's what you meant. Because I don't know. I don't have enough information. I gave this little example on the Facebook comments. There's a banana and an apple on a counter, and someone walks in and they see a banana and an apple on a counter. 3 different people walk in and they just interpret that as 3 different things. The first person looks at the apple and the banana and goes, shit, the in-laws are coming. What? Because my in-laws constantly complain that I don't eat enough fruit, which means my husband's gone and bought fruit because he knows the in-laws are coming, and by having fruit out, it means that they can see the fruit and they know we're eating fruit. So fruit on the counter means the in-laws are coming. Someone else looks at the apple and the banana and goes, fruit smoothie. Someone else looks at the apple and banana and goes, fruit salad. Someone else looks at the apple and banana and goes, tropical beach. All I've seen is 2 bits of information that you've given me. A picture of Miley Cyrus and 2 other women who I've got no idea who they are, and a line that you've written that says something to do with, whoa, I didn't realize something age young. That's the only 2 bits of data that I've got. And I've come up with, wow, you just fucking man talking about women online. What the? I'm going, is that right? I don't know, because that's the conclusion I've come up with in my brain. I've come up with fucking in-laws are coming. Actually, no, I've come up with fruit salad. You've come up with in-laws are coming. And I'm like, what the fuck is in-laws got to do with fruit salad? Like, everyone that sees this thinks fruit salad. You know, so please don't tell me to just extrapolate. Because someone extrapolates fucking fruit salad, someone extrapolates the in-laws are coming. We think differently. We have different brains. We don't think the same. Right? I've got 2 data points and I'm coming up with something, and someone else is coming up with in-laws, and someone else is coming up with fruit salad, and I'm coming up with... Just give me more data to fucking know what's going on. And please don't say, oh, smart people just get it. Because it makes you sound dumb. Like, it makes you sound like, oh, smart people just get the fact that commenting on women's age is just funny. Because other smart people have done it. Did you check who commented on it and said, haha, that's funny? Because it's other dumb people that are commenting. It's confirmation bias. You think, oh, they're laughing at my joke. They must be smart people who've got the joke. It's confirmation bias. You're not funny. You've just commented on the age of women and stuff. So, yeah, just give me some more data on what it is you mean, because the only 2 data points make you come off as a fucking man. It's just commenting on women online, and it's just dumb and stupid, and that needs to stop. So, unless there's something else going on, I'd love to know. I'd love to hear about. But hey, read up on those dear man skills. Like, learn the rules of chess before you come to a chess table. Learn the skills of conversation before you come and try and talk to an adult. Please. Dear man, DEARMAN. Once you look up those basic conversation skills, then please come back and answer some of these questions that I've had. Thanks.